The dramatic and thematic tensions in Shakespeare's plays are all sharper when we understand the semi-historical dynamics he embedded in their worlds. Macbeth wins 2 critical battles and saves Scotland. So, King Duncan sends 2 Thanes, Ross and Angus, to find him and reward him with a new title, Thane of Cawdor. Everyone in the king's camp knows that this is politically significant. Macbeth's a war hero who saved Scotland and King Duncan, and now he's both Thane of Glamis and Thane of Cawdor. By giving him this second title, Duncan has nudged the succession of Scotland towards Macbeth. But when Macbeth and Banquo meet the Weird Sisters, they don't know about his new title yet. Ross and Angus haven't arrived yet with the news, so when these strange women hail Macbeth as Thane of Cawdor as well as Thane of Glamis, and then future king, the prophetic greeting is logical. If he were Thane of Cawdor, it's far more likely he'd become king, but Cawdor seems impossible. As far as Macbeth and Banquo know, the Thane of Cawdor is alive and allied with Duncan, so how would Macbeth get his title, and why? And even if he did, how could these women possibly know about it? But then, right after the 3 women disappear, Ross and Angus arrive with the news that Macbeth is and has been Thane of Cawdor this entire time. Macbeth's new title is real. So the women knew about this unknowable state secret somehow supernaturally. Only the people who heard Duncan pronounce it knew that Macbeth was already Thane of Cawdor. The possibility that the sisters' strange intelligence includes the future aligns with the political logic of the knowledge that they just demonstrated. As Thane of 2 regions and a war hero, savior of Scotland from rebels and foreigners, Macbeth is a deserving candidate for king. And really, it's a smart choice by Duncan, and it's also kind of the least he could do. In many ways, it was harder for Macbeth to become Thane of Cawdor before than it is for him to become king now. The former Thane of Cawdor had to betray Duncan, then Duncan had to capture Cawdor and kill him, strip him of his title, and give it to Macbeth. For Macbeth to become king, Duncan has to die or step aside, and Macbeth has to win an election. And now he's one of the, if not the, most likely successor. So, prophecy seems pretty solid, even if it does provoke Macbeth to immediately imagine some pretty grisly things. Macbeth writes a letter to his wife about all this, and while she summons evil spirits into her body to help her convince Macbeth to murder Duncan, he and Banquo go to meet Duncan at his palace. But when they get there, Duncan suddenly names his son Malcolm Prince of Cumberland and declares the succession for him. Instantly, Macbeth realizes the flaw in the sisters' prophecy. If Malcolm's now prince, then how can he become king after Duncan's death? The sisters' special knowledge didn't include either this information or its implications for the succession. The prophecy is now misaligned with the political reality. Were the women wrong? Or is there a way around Duncan's restructuring of the succession? Is the prophecy some kind of test? Is Macbeth supposed to do something to ensure he becomes king? What and how? Or is the prophecy a temptation to be resisted? Can it? Should it be ignored? Shakespeare wove the plot of Macbeth through the customs of medieval Scottish succession politics to create a psychological, supernatural, philosophical thriller full of questions about fate, agency, and morality. Is the future knowable? Are supernatural forces interested in our fates? Does knowing the future or believing you know it give you the power or the permission or the obligation to manifest it or to change it? Are we in control of our lives, or are we merely objects for forces beyond our understanding? And what does that mean for morality, our minds, our hearts, our souls?